on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. This is a very, very, very special video, guys. I have Giles de Rey on the channel here. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You guys know me. It's really a crapshoot at whether I get it right or not. And today we're actually going to go ahead and watch him push live. So many requests to get this dude here on the channel. A lot of people saying, I'm going to let you guys be the judge after this video. So watch and let me know in the comments below. But a lot of people saying, with all due respect to Jesus, aka Kid, that he is better than Kid. He is the new log bait god. So again, guys, I'll let you be the judge. We'll bring all the matches, win or lose, inside this video. But we were going to watch him push top ladder live. He's currently top 50-ish, I think, top 50, around that. We'll go ahead and check after this match to see exactly where he is. But hey, a freeze comes down on that left tower. Luckily, no big damage done. 2906 remaining. So we're going to go ahead and pay attention to him pushing. In the first few matches, I also want to incorporate some viewer voicemails. You can leave your voice memo to clashwithashhotline@gmail.com. Also, a final kind of channel announcement here, guys, is I'm going to try using an editor. Now, I've edited all my own videos since the beginning of this channel, every single one of the 2,400 videos or whatever I have uploaded, except for the ranking videos. I do use an editor for that. I'm going to try using an editor on all my content, starting probably tomorrow, maybe the next day. You guys will know, though, because it will be, well, it will be edited well, you know? So let me know what you think of that, guys. I'm looking for your candid feedback, especially. The first video that we do is going to be I think 2.6 hog cycle, #1 in the world. So be on the lookout for that video. Give me your feedback. I really appreciate it, guys. So here we go. It's going to be Giant Skeleton, the last card in the opponent's deck. Giant Skeleton, Balloon Freeze. It looks like an Anaban type deck, man. All right, it is an interesting one to say the least. Inferno, Dragon, Ice, Wizard, Skarmy, Bats, Balloon. What is this deck in top 50, 100 ladder here, guys? I don't know, but we have the damage advantage here. Really want to get inside the gameplay. Again, the first few matches, I will go ahead, though, and listen to some viewer voicemails. So, Inferno Tower placed very low there. Very nice Inferno Tower placement, right? Because we are using the classic version of log bait, not the fancy Dark Goblin version, the Skeleton Barrel version, the Prince and Rascals version. Nah, just the classic Knight Inferno Tower rocket log bait, the first one that we saw in the game. So here it comes, and who knows the original log bait god? The original, like the guy who used log bait for the first 2 years better than anybody in the game. Anybody know? I will tell you when we get to 15 seconds in the match, I'll tell you. Arrows come down. Adam, that's right. Adam was the first log bait player. Congratulations if you knew. He was one of the first pros I had on the channel, matter of fact. Anyway, here we go. He has since retired. We have a giant skeleton approaching our tower, but not before that knight has something to say about it. Princess going to go ahead and finish off that Ice Wizard. Also stay out of range of the Giant Skeleton Bomb. Here comes a rocket landing on that balloon. Thank God we have the rocket because that's a good negation to the freeze spell, right? As long as we get that rocket launched pretty early. Now, arrows are in hand. We're doing 2 princesses in the right lane. Inferno Dragon comes down against the first one, unable to protect that princess, but nice Ice Spirit there. And the thing that everybody tells me about this guy, Giles de Rey, is that he is so technically sound. You're going to see the perfect tile placement on every single one of his plays, and that's what we're seeing here as the game evolves. It's just more the more players there are, the more pros there are. It's not like the olden days, right? We talked about it in yesterday's video with Mini Minter. It's not like the olden days where I could actually win grand challenges. No, now I can't. I just can't do it anymore, man. It sucks. We need more players, more bad players in the game. Please, advertise your game, Clash Royale. Advertise Clash Royale. That's all I want. Not asking much. Advertise the game, right? Why don't they market the game? Anyway, here we go, guys. I'm getting way off on a tangent here. Already in triple elixir time, guys. We got a balloon coming in the left-hand lane. It's okay. We have the rocket there for the balloon every single time. Even if he had used a freeze there, it's okay because we have the Goblin Gang. We have the Ice Spirit. We have plenty of responses to finish off that balloon. Here it comes. Skarmy against that Goblin Barrel. We go ahead and use that log there. 1441 minus the log. 13, 18, 40 seconds remaining here, guys. Arrows come down. Princess dead. A knight is in hand. Here we go with a giant skeleton balloon freeze push, maybe in the left-hand lane. Go Inferno Tower first. He has bats in hand. Ooh. He freezes. Okay, he freezes and uses the bats against the Goblin Barrel. That was an unorthodox defense. Able to defend against that giant skeleton just fine there. 19, 18, 17 seconds remaining here, guys. We have rocket in hand for the balloon again. We have Inferno Tower. Uh-oh, freeze. He doesn't. Oh, he freezes on the princess? We have the Knight down. That's going to be a victory here, guys. Rocket's going to land. 154 remaining. That's going to be GG. One match, one victory. Let's go into the next one, guys. Actually, scratch that. Let's check to see where we are on ladder first. Then we'll listen to a viewer voicemail. And again, if you want to leave a voicemail, you want to rant and rave about the game, you want to let me know what you want from the next update, go ahead and send me an email. We are currently 45th in the world. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go against the next opponent. I think this might be Little Chen. Think it might be Little Chen. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's at least a 50-50, right? At least a 50-50. Let's listen to this first voicemail. Let me put my headphones on, guys. One sec. Here we go. Should have this stuff ready, right?
Oh, what's up, everybody? It's Hidden Master. What's up, Ash? What's up, YouTube audience? What's up, YouTube guests? Hope y'all doing okay. And yeah, I want to talk about the Ice Wizard. And you know, you got Mega Knight, E-Wiz, and the Road Delivery. They all got spawn damage. And I've been wondering, what if Ice Wizard had spawn damage? You know, obviously not as powerful as, say, those other cards, but like something like maybe equivalent to like the Ice Golem exploding. Just enough to take out the skeletons and the bats. But like something, you know? Because like he already has like a little visual effect when you place him. And like I feel like he should have something on top of that to match his visual effect. Just to make him, you know, instead of him being like, oh, Ice Wizard, he's over there. It'd be like, oh, Ice Wizard, he's over there! You know? Like, okay, that was too much. But like, you know what I mean? But like something. Just a little bit. Alright, peace.
Oh, come on, man. We gotta listen to that again. I didn't listen to all these ahead of time, but here we go.
But like, you know what I mean? But like something. Like, oh, Ice Wizard! To make him, you know, instead of him being like, oh, Ice Wizard, he's over there. It'd be like, oh, Ice Wizard, he's over there! You know? Like, okay, that was too much.
Alright, I'm having too much fun with this. So, the Ice Wizard, guys, the Ice Wizard, right? Well, here's the problem, right? I think the Ice Wizard is already very, very strong, so giving him an enter the arena ability doesn't seem like it would jive with his strength. I think he's still like the quintessential defensive card. Look at that princess staying alive there, guys. But I do love the emphatic voicemail. Oh, Ice Wizard, he's over there! That was pretty cool, guys. I like the idea of maybe... I mean, the Wizard doesn't have an enter the arena ability, though. Only the E-Wiz does, so I don't think it's, like, unique to the Wizard or anything. I do think it's... I actually agree with the caller, though, that adding an enter the arena ability to any new card they add to the game, to me, is very much... It's more fun. It's more dynamic. I love it. I said that way back when they entered the arena with the Mega Knight and the Electro Wizard. I love those cards. I would like to see more of those enter the arena cards, and I think that's the spirit of the voicemail there. So already almost into sudden death overtime, forget double elixir time, going against Minor Mortar here against, I think, like I said, I think this might be Little Chen. Either way, we have the damage advantage here. Gonna chip away at that mortar. More importantly, take a whole hit there. Here comes the Miner and Bats. We go with a Princess point blank range. Finishes off those bats. That was close, guys. That was close. We have 10 spectators, 15, 20 seconds here into overtime. Princess is going to die to the hand of those Girl Rascals. We go with a Juke Barrel. Actually caught very easily with the Goblin Gang there. Go with the Ice Spirit to distract that mortar. We have a Knight at the bridge. We have a Dark Goblin set up by the opponent. I feel bad about this match for some reason, guys. I don't want to curse of Ash it, but I'm not feeling good about it. Luckily, those goblins kind of spread out nicely defensively against that Miner. Fireball comes raining down against the Goblin Barrel there, and now we have the Knight to protect the Princess. He has Goblin Gang in hand. Princess gets one shot. Oh, the Goblin Gang behind the Princess. Oh, man. We're going to connect to that tower for 3, 4, whatever. That was enough hits there by that Princess to bring us into rocket range. Forget the rocket. The Goblin Barrel's going to finish the game. Wow, well played. I was feeling lousy about that matchup, but I guess I was wrong there. Wow, very well played so far. Okay, so we are currently 33rd in the world. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go in the next match against Mike and Mike. Mike and Mike. All right, next one is going to be this guy.
Hey, Ash. Applesauce here. Shout out to my clan, the Banditos. I have an idea for a new feature in the game, or a new way of handling people with egregious behavior, people who BM. and I propose a new stat called Karma. Now, at the end of each game, maybe you can rank people, like add to their karma, subtract from their karma, or do nothing at all. But during the matchup sequence, it would be nice if people who have negative karma rankings were more favored to play against other people with negative karma ratings. That way, the people who are jerks can play against each other. Anyway, that's my idea. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the quality content. Take care.
Dude, these voice memos today are slaying. Like I said, I picked them randomly. I didn't even pre-listen to these. And I gotta tell you, the karma concept, here's the deal about karma. We're going against 2.9 here, and I'll make this my response to this short, because I want to see how he handles this matchup so far using the Inferno Tower on defense. The karma idea is a really cool one. I don't know if I want them to take development time away from our longly anticipated update, which we should be getting news on July 3rd, I believe. July 6th, July something. Check my Twitter at CWA. I announced it. I forgot the date already. I think it's the 3rd or the 6th. Either way, though, guys, I think karma's a great idea, right? It's cool, but I don't think it's what we need right now. That's my opinion. But hey, take the BMers and stick them with the BMers, right? And stick the people with polite, well-mannered people together as well. But again, because we already have the mute in the game, and, you know, let's face it, some people think that BMing is psychological warfare. It puts people on tilt, makes them more aggressive, and thereby gives them an actual advantage in matches. I actually believe that's the case. I don't BM myself, but I know if someone's constantly BMing me, I'll probably mute them, and if I don't, they'll probably make me play more aggressively. That's just my own anecdotal experience. So I think that, I think it's a really cool concept, not what I'm looking for in the game right now. What do you guys think about the karma system? Let me know. All right, so Expo goes down. We're going to be using our rocket against these Expos. We go immediately with the Princess at the bridge. A nice fast Tesla by Mike there. And Log going to be cycled in the left-hand lane. Trying to get this Log cycle here against these fast cycle decks like 2.9, 2.6. We're going to be cycling our Log a lot, right? Against 2.6, a little bit different. We're going to try to get Log value against the Hog Rider as well. But against this matchup here, we're going to be cycling our Log to make sure we can keep up with the opponent, have the correct answers in hand. Here comes the Goblin Barrel in the left, sending a little bit of juke there. The opponent's all over it, and again, we send in that Log, taking out that Ice Spirit, getting more chip damage on that left tower. Already into sudden death overtime. We'll do one more viewer voicemail, and then we'll just let this go, especially since we're now, 33rd in ladder. So here comes that rocket, lands on that Expo, and here comes another Goblin Barrel right on top of the heads of those archers. Log comes down, going to connect to the tower, finish off those archers, and boom, Princess again at the bridge. So 2.9 here is the only matchup so far out of the 3 that we've had that we've seen Giles be very aggressive with the Princess at the bridge. I hope that's how I say the name. Giles? Giles? Whatever. Anyway, here comes the Goblin Barrel Log again. Another Log. I mean, most of our damage has come from, or at least a decent amount of damage has come from just Log chip on that left tower. So again, using the Goblin Gang with the Knight in the right-hand lane, applying a little bit of pressure. This time we go with the defensive Princess. And now, again, we have the Rocket down and the Knight down. That's going to be enough to finish off that Expo. Fireball came down on the right tower. We still are maintaining about a 1,000 damage advantage here, guys. Here comes that Goblin Barrel. Here comes the Log again. Hits all those goblins. Here comes another Expo in the right lane. Ice Spirit down. Knight down. Rocket down. This time a high Knight avoiding Fireball value in the right-hand lane. Here comes Goblin Barrel again. It's juked up very high. The opponent sees it coming again. Well played comes. 38 seconds remaining in this match here, guys. Another Princess is down. Another Knight is down. Another Expo is down. The opponent is forced to use a bunch of Expos at this point because they can't afford to allow us to rocket the tower. However, that's not working out so well for him here. We're trying to hit him with these juke barrels. It's not connecting, but it doesn't matter. 19, 18, 17 seconds remaining. Another Log cycled on the left tower. Another Goblin Barrel cycled on the left tower. This time a couple Gobbos do not connect, but it doesn't matter. 6 seconds remaining. Our final rocket for the tower. That's 3 matches, 3 victories, and I gotta say, this guy is pretty good. All right, let's go to the see where he is, and let's keep the win streak alive again. One more viewer voicemail, clashwithashdhotline@gmail.com. Rants, raves, update ideas, whatever. Let me know. 20th in the world. We'll be right back. All right, guys. All right. Macarius. Macarius is a great player, hog mortar player that we are facing here. All right, the next voicemail. The first two voicemails have been a 10 out of 10. Let's see what we have here.
What's going on, Ash? This is Brendan. Hope you're doing well. Just had a quick little suggestion for a game mode. I noticed that a lot of people and even certain streamers pick up on certain things in the game that annoy them. The meta is constantly changing. Sometimes that means you have to go through annoying metas, whether it be overpowered cards like the Witch meta we all remember, the E-Golem, or maybe certain metas are just too one-dimensional. Maybe it's just too much spell bait of all kinds. Maybe it's too much spawner. So I think if they introduce some game modes and maybe they set it up in a fun format instead of just a typical game mode under the party mode setting, which by the way I like the party mode, but maybe if they put a little bit more creativity behind the game modes and added a game mode that was maybe no cards under 2 elixir can be played, or no spells can be played, or specific cards can't be played. And this goes into the whole idea of banning certain cards for play, not necessarily for ladder, but a game mode. Just wanted to get your thoughts on it, or if you thought that may be a good idea. Hope you're doing well, man. Appreciate all you do. Take care.
Hey, we're going to say it's 3 for 3. I feel like it's 3 for 3. 3 great viewer messages randomly selected today. Shout out to all of you guys who are leaving viewer voicemails. Again, I say this every time we do this here, but I'm getting thousands to your credit, a lot of enthusiasm about adding these here and there to my videos. I'll try to do it more often, guys. I don't have time to read or listen to any of them until I actually play them here, and I just do it randomly. So I should probably get better at kind of aggregating these voicemails, but today we had 3 great ones. What about card bans on ladder? I love the idea, and I mentioned this before in an update idea video, of just allowing us to pick one card we can't go against on ladder. That's it. Both players get to pick it. So instead of banning, well, it is banning a card, basically, but banning a permanent card. Kind of like how we have a card boost there every season now in our battle screen, our battle deck screen. We could just have one card banned. That way, whatever deck you want to play, you're guaranteed to not have to contend with the hardest of counters or whatever. If you're playing Golem, you don't have to contend with P.E.K.K.A, whatever, you know? So what do you think about that? You're playing Hog, you don't have to contend against Tornado. Is that a bad idea? I think it'd be worth trying out, you know, not as a permanent feature in the game, but as a new game mode, just to see how people like it, you know, because that's what we need to do. This is a too big of a decision to just make into the game. But look at this matchup here, guys. And this is why I have to stop the voicemails, because I just want to focus on the gameplay for the rest of the video. We'll definitely do 2 or 3 more matches, as many as I can talk this guy into continuing to play for us. But beating by a hair, 72 HP, beating one of the best Mortar players in the world, Mortar Hog, Macarius. Oh man, let's go ahead and let's see where he is and see if he wants to keep playing. I'm sure he will, but geez, this is insane, man, so far, right? I mean, he's won every match. We're 6th in the world. Be right back. All right, guys, we are 6th in the world going against Floppy. Oh, man. We're going to get Floppy on the channel, by the way, this weekend, so stay tuned for that. And, oh, my word. This is going to be... I had to talk Giles Day Ray into playing here. He didn't want to continue with being 6th in the world. I can't blame him. Plus, the longer these top ladder players play at one time, the more liable they are to be sniped. Floppy is playing a 3 Musketeer deck. Certainly not what I was guessing from the Golem God, but still, you never know with Floppy. Definitely proficient with many different decks. So we go Princess. So we have Rocket, we have Princess. Obviously our 2 best weapons here against 3 Musketeers. We go with the Knight to finish off that final Musketeer. You can see about 2 3 elixir lead for Floppy here. He goes with a, he goes with the mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, okay. Goes with the mini P.E.K.K.A. in the back. I thought we might have had him there on the ropes, Floppy, but he had the Royal Delivery. I wasn't expecting Royal Delivery in P.E.K.K.A, mini P.E.K.K.A in this deck. And we go Knight last second there to intercept that P.E.K.K.A. Log comes down on our Goblin Barrel. Very interesting here, this deck that Floppy is playing. I can't say that I've seen a 3 Musketeer deck. Oh, what the hell is going on? It's a Royal Giant. Royal Giant 3 Muskie. Firecracker, what is this monstrosity, man? Floppy's playing a weird... And with Earthquake. Oh, Earthquake's going to be challenging because of our Inferno Tower being our best weapon against the... He has Royal Delivery, he has Log, Earthquake. This is going to be interesting to see how he handled this one, forcing a mini P.E.K.K.A. out of him there with the Princess at the bridge, getting more chip. We do have the damage advantage here, and if Floppy doesn't really have a good answer for our Goblin Gang when we play it low like that, he's going to want to keep his log. So it's going to be our job here to force the log out every time with Goblin Barrel and be very aggressive with the Goblin Barrels. That way we can defend with Goblin Gang against the Royal Giant, because we know Floppy's going to be ready with that Earthquake against our Inferno Tower. So here we go, already into double elixir time. Royal Giant in the back, maybe trying to cycle 2 Royal Giants or play 3 Musketeers very high. Trying to figure out the cycle speed of Floppy's deck. He could do it. He has skeletons in there. And he has logs. So 3 Musketeers is what he goes with. Skeletons and Firecracker make quick work of that. We go with a high Inferno Tower. Earthquake immediately comes down, able to finish off that Royal Giant with a very high placement on that Inferno Tower. So nice defense there by Giles. And here we go, Goblin Gang there surrounding that Musketeer in the left-hand lane. 20 seconds remaining, and boom, immediately the Royal Delivery comes down. Here comes Firecracker right lane. Goblin Barrel comes in. Goblin Barrel is not going to get any chip damage there. Ice Spirit just in the nick of time to intercept that Royal Recruit, excuse me. Here we go. Gonna finish off that mini P.E.K.K.A. Nice job. We forced the Earthquake out of Floppy's hand there. Gets a little bit of chip damage on that left tower, taking it down to 2096. Now we have, again, the very, very, very high Inferno Tower. Now Earthquake is not in hand, or I think it is now, but he used it, remember, on the Goblin Gang earlier. This time we might get the King Tower activation. No, we don't. We use that Goblin Gang, though. No log in hand by Floppy, or at least if it is, he's saving it for the Goblin Barrel. Here comes that mini P.E.K.K.A. Another Royal Giant at the bridge. Here comes the Goblin Barrel. Goblin Barrel looking to juke, and we do miss. We do juke. No, we didn't. We didn't. My bad, my bad, my bad. We did not juke the Royal Delivery there. This time Princess stays alive momentarily enough to get 1 hit against that Firecracker, put it into log range, more chip damage on that left tower. 1850, here comes mini P.E.K.K.A. Again, trying to juke. We get 1 Goblin through. He gets 1 little stab, 1705, 1 little stab at a time. Here we go, Goblin Gang down to finish off that mini P.E.K.K.A. 1705, almost triple elixir time. We might be able to get aggressive with a rocket here on the left. Let's see, we go Princess instead at the bridge. More damage. 2 hits from the Princess. Log comes down. 944. Another Goblin Barrel. Here we go, Inferno Tower's down. We're gonna go Princess in the right. Man, nice defense there. Log pushes everything back, able to mitigate damage in the left-hand lane. Dude, we just beat Floppy. I am going to talk him in. I'm going to try my hardest to talk him in, if we're not #1, to talk him into pushing to #1 in the world. Let's see where he is, and then I will be right back. We took down Floppy, man. Floppy, what was that deck you were playing, bro? That was crazy. All right, we are 6... No, this can't be right. This can't be right. 7631. We can't still be... Oh, sometimes it takes a second to update. Be right back when it updates. All right, second. Second is better. He's going to go for first live for you guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, here we go against Reflux. And I'm having some acid reflux watching this gameplay, man. It's pretty incredible, man. I mean, I don't want to say... I don't know. What do you guys think so far? He hasn't lost, so there's that, you know? Beating some really high caliber, just awesome players as well. Here comes a Firecracker, same lane. We're going to go ahead and log her back. Prince comes down as well. How do we respond to this? We go Princess first, opposite lane. What do we have? We have Goblin Gang. We have to use Goblin Gang. We have to use log and then Goblin Gang, right? Or Goblin Gang and then log? Actually, it looks like we can get by without the log at all. Oh, dude, we just used log, Ash. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Wasn't in hand. All right, so Reflux playing a Heal Spirit Prince Firecracker deck. Let's see. I'm thinking Royal Hogs there from Reflux. Skeletons down. Yeah, it's that Royal Hog deck. So Royal Hogs, and I think that Royal Delivery are his last 2 cards. Let's see. This is it was actually like a week ago. It was the #1 win rate deck in the game. The deck that we're going against here. So here comes the Knight down. Intercepts that Firecracker right-hand lane. Here comes Goblin Barrel and Goblin Gang. My bad, Skeleton Dragons, not Royal Delivery, Skeleton Dragons. All right, so Skelly Drags come down. Ice Spirit connects. Princess opposite lane. Maybe 1 shot from the Skeleton Dragon, indeed. Skeleton Dragons can do some sneaky damage, though. Gotta be careful of them. 3169 on the right tower. 16 seconds remaining before we cross over into double elixir time. Here comes that Prince. We go with the Knight immediately. A little delay there. I like that. See if there's a predictive, you know, log or skeletons, heal spirit, whatever, and then it can dictate whether we defend with a knight or whether we defend with the goblin gang there. We go ahead and use that log in the left lane. Here comes heal spirit and firecracker cycled, as well as the log from the opponent. So what is that? 3, 5, 6 elixir just defending that goblin barrel. Granted, we still have to answer the firecracker. Here comes a, wow. Dude, how wrong can you be about a deck? That is a deck, though, I'm telling you guys. The Royal Hogs is a deck with the same first 5 cards, so don't be too harsh on me. All right, it is the Royal Giant deck, which I've also shared on the channel, though. 2 Royal Giants in the right-hand lane. Oh, my God. All right, so Inferno Tower's down. The second Royal Giant is targeted onto our Inferno Tower. That was pretty embarrassing how badly I called this deck, right? Anyway, 2275. We don't care about you, Ash. We care to see if Giles can get #1 in the world live on video. All right, Goblin Gang down low. That's no big deal. Log out of hand for the opponent. That's going to stymie this Prince. He does get 1 stab on that left tower. Who cares? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's cross over sudden death overtime, guys. Here we go. Another fireball down against that princess. We attack this time with the log in the goblin barrel, shipping that tower down to 2665. The opponent does have the damage advantage. I'm scared of like the double Royal Giant in the right-hand lane again here. And here it comes. Make it 1. Skeleton Dragons as well. Very low Inferno Tower there, just where we want it. Knight is down, finishing off the firecracker. And that was a beautiful, absolutely beautiful defensive sequence there, guys. Getting that value out of that Ice Spirit as well. Ice Spirit freezing the Royal Giant, biding time for the Knight to get some more work done, for the Inferno Tower to do its thing as well. Okay, Reflux looking to cycle 2 Royal Giants again in the right-hand lane. Reflux is playing this well. I gotta hand him that. He hasn't made any mistakes here, guys. This guy's good. All right, here we go. Got a heal spirit to protect Princess. Got a firecracker down. Doesn't freeze the Prince. Inferno Tower gets the job done there. Log's gonna kill the firecracker. Chipping away at that left tower. 54 seconds left. This is gonna come down to it here, guys. We had a couple night hits on the right-hand tower. 2248. We have a very, very, very close match here. 2248, 2243 right now on the weak side towers. 1 goblin on that juke does not get through. Goblin Gang comes down. The Knight comes down on the other side of that Prince. Here we go, right-hand lane. Can we defend this? A lot of damage on our right side tower, guys. 1155. Oh, no. We do have Rocket. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's going to be so mad at me. I really begged him to play 1 more match. All right. Fireball comes down. 863. Prince comes down. Oh, no. 13, 12, 11, 10. Rocket comes down. 8 seconds remaining. Oh, guys. He gives the good game. And there it goes. No! The juke! The juke barrel got him! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He gave the good game. He gave the good game. The juke barrel comes down. Incredible. You couldn't ask for a better video. Are you kidding me? Fourth? 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 What the heck, guys? He can't really be 4th right now, can he? Did that many people play? It did take us like 15 minutes to find a match, but I thought we were going for #1 in the world. We were 2nd. We're 2nd in the world. Someone must have came ahead of us in the time that we were searching for a match. But either way, I'm not going to be able to talk him into playing 1 more match, guys. This was an exciting and very fun video, at least for me. Yeah, we're 2nd. So let's see who's above him real quick here, guys. Yeah, look at that. Khalifa, frickin' Khalifa, comes in 1st place. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. Huge shout out to Giles De Rey. Enjoy the gameplay, guys. Feel free to go back and watch and look over the strategy tips, especially through those voicemails. Let me know if you like the voicemails or if you dislike them here on the channel. Check out his player stats and profile. Follow Giles on Twitter. It's all linked in the show notes below, guys, along with the deck link as always here. And as always, a huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information as well. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.